Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at major changes that you can expect this month. And to do this reading we will be pulling out 3 cards. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp to that down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the reading where we shuffle your zodiac signs and find out in which of the piles they're going to fall under. Okay, so I think we're ready. Let's pull out the 3 cards. 1, 2, not this one, it went in, so I guess it's that one. And let's see what your cards are for today's reading. For pile number 1, you have the Owl. For pile number 2, you have the Swan. And for pile number 3, you have the Blackbird. If you prefer to pick your piles using crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Tiger's Eye. For pile number 2, you have the White Howlite. And for pile number 3, you have the Green Grass Jasper. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you're drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is your guiding light that always leads you to the right readings. And so there may be messages there in all of the piles or in another pile in case you're drawn to them. And once you're ready, you will find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times, it will take you straight to your reading. And also do note that in a moment I am about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. And if this is something that you do not prefer, that you like to take your time to take a closer look at each pile so that you can feel which one you're the most drawn to, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and I will see you in your readings. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this part of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. And what I like to do is shuffle your zodiac signs really well, and then we'll be drawing out 4 zodiac signs for each pile. Okay, let me draw out the first 4. 1, 2, the Leos come out, Leo, and 4, Gemini, Libra, and Pisces. As for pile number 2, 3, and 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. The signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. Pile number 3, the signs are Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your piles using your sun, moon, or rising. That's better. I highly recommend you check out the 3, of course, But if you prefer to pick your piles using another placement in your chart, please feel free to do that as well. And once you're ready, you will find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful tiger's eye. Your card is the owl card. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo, Gemini, Libra, and Pisces. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always remind you guys, please don't worry about it. It's another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so today we're taking a look at major changes that you can expect this month. Okay, let's pull out the last oracle card and start checking out the energies of your pile. Okay, so you have Jupiter in Virgo with patience. You have Lilith with taboo. Can you see her card? Okay, so the keywords on the card are darkness, untamed, intensity, independence, erotic, sexual liberation, temptation, secret desires, fetishes, shadow side, empowerment, destruction. Powerful energy here for sure with Lilith. Okay, so I'm already picking up that whatever change is coming up this month, it's pretty intense for this pile. But yeah, let's see what this could be. You have the astronomer. Whoa. Discovery, augury. And let's check out your rune. Thurisaz. Interesting. Okay. And you have, Sun in Taurus with acquisition. I really felt that. Seeing the two earth goddesses, Circe and Gaia, that it seems like you are getting some form of something materialistic. Yeah, second house, materialism. Let's see. Let's pull out your tarot cards. So, what major changes can you expect? This month, my dear pile number 1. Okay, let's check out your cards. Okay, so these are the major cards that I'm seeing so far. You have the 3 of Wands. Look at that. It's divine timing for a move or something. This is the month where there is going to be a major move. Wow, the 8 of Wands. Look at the cards flying. I feel like this is the divine month in which the things that you've been seeing in your cards, the things that you've been hearing about in your divination, that's a divine time in which things are going to start to move. Things with the taboo, yeah, that's why you have astronomer. It's like the stars are aligning. Now is the time. And you know, this message has been popping up in a very strong way these last couple of months. The stars are aligning. This is the divine time. It's crazy. And you know, Thurisaz has many meanings, but since I'm seeing this, Thurisaz, one of the meanings is like, I want to say a portal, a gateway, a shift of reality could be one of the meanings. So let's continue. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Can you see your card? Yes. You have the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands, 3 court cards. right after each other. 2 queens, 1 king. And you have the 4 of Cups. This is an interesting 4 of Cups because I remember this is where we get the idea that there is sadness, but it's unnecessary. Because this is the part where Alice was talking about the mock turtle to the Gryphon, and she said she can see, she heard him sigh in deep sorrow. And so she felt terribly sorry for him. And she asked the Gryphon, what's wrong with him? Why does he feel so sad? Something along these lines. And the Gryphon said, no, it's all his making. He isn't really sad. This is how he chooses to be. So I feel like there is a message here, a strong message that with patience, you have obviously waited for a long time. But with the taboo of Lilith here, I feel like maybe due to some past things that happened to you in the past, it could have made you so sad, and it could have made you feel like there's no hope, right? But there's no need for it. Is something that I see here for you. By the way, guys, there's no need for this sadness, because yes, with Lilith, things may have been intense in the past, but I feel like moving forward, you've created a strong belief that it's going to be darkness, and as things change here, it's going to break this limiting belief in such a big way. I feel like this is the month where you're finally going to see the messages that you've seen in your cards or any other form of divination come true for you. It will show you that there's really no need to be sad. This is the month where you're going to break out of of the sadness that you feel, the limiting beliefs. And you thought your life was with this 5 of Swords was going to go down in a specific way, but you will see it go down in a totally different way. I say that because do you see how they were in Alice in Wonderland? They, by mistake, planted the white flowers. They realized that the queen wanted red flowers. And so to fix this, they started painting it in another way. So this definitely tells me that this is the month where you thought your life was going to go down one path, and it's going to start being painted to you in a totally different path. One clue that I'm already getting is a lot of material abundance starting for you this month. As mentioned, I see it with Circe and Gaia, the goddesses, and with the 2nd house of the sun in Taurus. With acquisition. Yeah, Thurisaz, you're going through a portal, so to speak, of course, where you're going to feel like you're starting to experience a different world. Here you have the Chariot. Chariot and the 3 of Wands. This is a move. This is for some of you some form of movement. 10 of Wands. Again, you can see some movement. The Magician. The 6 of Pentacles. And you have the 3 of Cups. Do you see how the Magician has the 4 elements in smoke? I feel like this is the month where the different things in your life that you previously imagined, you see the Queen of Pentacles is working on them. I feel like also the Queen of Pentacles is materialization. Speaking of the material house, it's materialization. So this is the month. So the movement, I get it. The movement here may not be like an actual movement, physical movement. It's movement in energy. Where this month, the different things that you have imagined for yourself previously in your life are starting to shift. They're starting to, look at that, energy, materialize. They're starting to materialize. And that's the movement that we're seeing. Movement in terms of positive energy in the direction that you want, and also movement of heavy energy going out the door. And perhaps this is what's talking about with the Four of Cups. Energy that made you feel heavy at heart, that were unnecessary, are now going to move out, just like smoke, dissipate into thin air. And positive energy is coming into your life. Six of Pentacles and Three of Cups. This is all beginning with something generous with the Six of Pentacles. Because I do see a group of people having fun together with the Three of Cups. Of course, this is the Red Queen and the White Queen and Alice, but I'm seeing you started being part of, that's the doorway. You started being part of a different societal echelon, work echelon or something. And I say that because here, Alice got promoted to queen as she was playing the chess game, and now she's amongst the red and the white queens. She's having fun here. So this is where I'm getting the idea of there's an upgrade, being part of a higher echelon of some form of society, like being among the managers, for example, in your work. Or maybe this is traveling to a new location and experiencing life in a different way with different type of people that you find to be more maybe elevated or something, or maybe more luxurious, right? And maybe you're becoming richer and oh, look at that, the material aspect. Maybe you are like getting more wealth, and so getting into different activities, like the type of people I see in your cards you're hanging out with are like the higher up, and whatever this means for you, either financially, position wise, different types of people or something that you're hanging out with, that you can expect in a very strong way this month, as well as a generous amount of money being given to you with the Six of Pentacles. That's definitely there. So yeah, I don't know how a generous amount, but there's a generous amount of money being given to you. Like, for example, being paid better at work, getting a big bonus this month. I really believe with the echelon idea here that it's not just like a kind amount and that's it that month. I feel like your standard of wealth overall is increasing this month. Something is happening this month, especially with the Pentacles. You see, something is happening this month. One of them emotionally, perhaps the sadness going out the door, and one of them is financial in nature or materialistic in nature, and it's like improving your standard of living. It's becoming your new reality this month. The strongest energy, however, yes, we did talk about the materialistic part, but you have two energies, something coming in, something going out. I feel one of the biggest energies here that you're going to experience is the mind with the owl, the wisdom, the mind, the healing of the mind. Because as you're finally throwing out a big taboo of a thought this month, your energy is changing. And this is the King of Wands, but is holding the crown. So you're getting power in different ways. Powers mentally with the crown here in one hand. Power physically as this King of Wands is able to balance a snake, I believe, in their head. So mental power, physical power, and third thing with the wand is like a power at work or a power to achieve a huge goal that you have. These are three things that are changing for you this month, and with these big changes, especially the materialistic aspect that could perhaps be coming from your work or your goal, will make you feel like your world, the color of your world, the way you see your world is truly changing, breaking an old intense idea that controlled your mind into thinking that this was your reality, and seeing this month that it's not your reality at all, and that there are so many things starting to change for you, especially in the materialistic aspect, and most importantly actually your mind, and how you don't feel so heavy anymore. So let's check, where is this raise of materialistic reality is happening this month? How is this materializing for you this month? Because something here is definitely materializing in different areas of your life, but specifically in the area of wealth or getting something material. Can we see for the collective, please, what this generous energy is? Oh, wow. The Tower. This is powerful energy, because here Alice decided, oh no, I'm not taking any more of this bullying, and she started taking action and pulling the tablecloth from the table, pulling the tablecloth from the table. 9 of Swords. Where is this material thing coming for pile number 1? And the 2 of Pentacles, last card, the 6 of Wands, success. Wow. This feels to me, with the watch here and the watches here, like right in the nick of time, when you felt like things were falling apart, or in the nick of time you saved yourself. This month you're gonna go, that's it, I'm not taking this stress anymore, I'm not allowing this to happen to myself. And you're taking steps, new steps, although you're still learning how to navigate it. You're like, I'm gonna take these steps. That's it. I'm not gonna deal with this limiting belief anymore. I'm not gonna deal with this sadness anymore. I'm not gonna wait for things to happen to me. I'm gonna go get them myself. Something along these lines this month. And you're like, that's it. And you're like, I got this. What's wrong? I don't have this. Let me try to figure out how to do this. They're not gonna give it to me. I'm gonna go and demand it. Do I not know how to learn this? I'm gonna go and learn it. You're taking a major step this month. This is a brilliant step. That's how you're breaking the taboo and changing the portal here. And this month, as you're making this major step, you're winning this month with the 6 of Wands. Not only that, but the main energy is you become a part of a new echelon with that breaking out of the taboo, of the old taboos, changing your coloring, changing your own reality by yourself with your own hands. And also this month you win, you become part of this echelon, and you get more materialistic wins. You make it this month, my dear pile number 1. It will be all you. It will be all the power and the strength, the power of your mental strength. My dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see as your energy of what major changes can you expect this month. You are unstoppable this month. You're gonna go, right, let me take matters into my own hand. I'm making this reality, painting it for myself because I believe I deserve it. You're making the necessary changes and you're like, I got this. Thank you very much. This was your reading, my dear pile number 1. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at major changes that you can expect this month. Your crystal is the beautiful white Howlite. Your significator card is the Swan. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Aries. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, just a quick reminder, please don't worry about it. It's a way for some others who prefer to pick their piles using their zodiac signs to pick their pile as well. Okay, so on your card, it says light and beauty. Recognize the beauty of life. It is mirrored in the gown of your soul. So you have Moon in Virgo with order. Nice. Okay. You have the diviner, divine timing and evaluation. You won't believe it. In pile number 1, they also had something about divine timing. This seems to be a month where I think major things are changing. Like this is the divine time for something to sprout. And sprouting is definitely very strong in your reading today. So let's see what this or these things are. Whoa, VIP access. So you have the 10th house with status, public image, reputation, career, long-term goals, fame, recognition. Gosh, you know, Swan has to do with beauty. It says recognize the beauty of life, but I'm seeing the keyword recognize here very strong. So I think maybe it has to do with great recognition for you guys this month. Ambition, respect, achievement, honors, success, potential, authority. Wow. Okay. And your rune is the Wunyo rune. That's a very favorable rune, the Wunyo rune. So let's pull out your tarot cards to see what it could be. I'm going to hold my thoughts. Let me pull out the cards. What major changes can you expect this month, my dear pile number 2? What major changes can you expect this month, my dear pile number 2? Okay, so you have, whoa, the embodiment of Wands. Can you see your card? There. That's the King of Wands. And it's interesting that you've got the keyword embodiment, because you can see that some potential with the seed is now sprouting, is now taking form. So you've got the Star card. Very powerful cards. You have the Tower card, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups. Wow, one more card. And the Lover's card. Wow, love here is very strong in this pile. But I'm so curious about the Tower card here. Significator, Four of Cups. Ooh, look at that. It's changing to the positive. We can see with the movement of the hands. So I would say this is a month where there are surprising events, like huge events happening. and they may feel like a shock in the beginning, but right away, because that's the energy of the Tower, instantly you will see that this surprise, the Four of Cups, by the way, is a card of surprise, by the way, like not expecting something and it coming into your life. So this is the clarifying card, remember? It clarifies what the Tower is saying. And so the form of surprise is in the positive, you see? It's changing your life into the positive. So that's what's going on with the Tower card. It's here to say, just like every card, there's the shadow, there's the light, there's the positive, there's the negative. The Tower card can mean so many positive things. One of the things is like instant powerful changes to the positive. So here, some negative things, I would say, are coming down. Since this is moving to the positive, I would say maybe some stubborn energy in your life, some stuck energy is now falling down and it's changing your life to the positive. This is the month where you're finally going to see something sprout. I can see that for this pile, there is something about your public image or reputation, evaluation. Look at that star. It's uncanny. Something about how you're seen with the Swan is very strong. I feel like this is a month where you're gonna feel very popular. You won't believe this. In pile number 1, there was something about VIP access. It's crazy how it's popping up in pile number 2. If you are drawn to pile number 1, you'll see it there. You will see it right away in the middle of the reading. But I see there's great success with the Wunyu card. This is a card of success. So I would say that this is a month where several things are happening. First, there is great success. The hard work that you have done is now starting to sprout, and it's instantaneously giving you status, recognition, maybe even public image. And public could be like the people around you, right? Or maybe actual public image. In all cases, it's giving you a strong public image. You're seen as a star this month. You're seen as a VIP person. Your image with the Swan is everything this month. Maybe that's what the Tower is about. Maybe it's like you being shocked when everybody's talking about you. I think that's what's going on. You're like, oh my God, like people asking you to get into the podium and speak. Maybe people asking you on television or the radio, who knows? So I think the Tower here is talking about the butterflies, the shock that you would get with all of this attention. But really, is it a bad one? No, it's definitely coloring your life in a beautiful way. Coloring a life came out in pile number 1 in a strong way, and their cards drew that for them. So yeah, I think if you were drawn to pile number 1, I just got to show you guys the synchronicities that I've been seeing. So yeah, so that's the first thing I'm seeing, your public image or how you're seen. You're rising like a star. There is great success going on for you this month. You're gonna feel bliss. You know, that's the Wunyu rune: success, bliss, peace. You know, joy. So that's here. Second thing I'm seeing is that you're getting your life in order, especially 6th house energy. Like, this is a month where you're taking care of yourself. You have routines. Your life is in order. It's kind of like you have cleaning the house routine, personal care routine, exercising routine. That's sort of thing. You're really taking care of yourself and it's filling up your soul, and it's really showing. And that's really nice to see that it's happening at the same time with your public image. It's like you taking care of yourself perhaps affected you energetically and how popular your energy, how your energy is exuding, attracting popularity to you. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. Popularity is the second thing I'm seeing as a major change happening this month. We'll get more information. We have still more cards how this is all happening. But there seems to be a wish fulfillment in terms of love. So whether you're in a relationship or you're single, there is fulfillment with love. You can't miss that. Lover's card, 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. This is like finding the unique person if you're single. This is falling madly and deeply in love with the right person. This could also be that you are in a relationship with someone. This month is very significant for the both of you, where your bond is becoming stronger and tighter. You're feeling the love and both of you are emotionally fulfilled. There's like a new level of growth and love together. This is a major change happening for you this month in that area, whether you're single or in a relationship. And now that we understand the different areas, personal care, becoming super popular, success, something is sprouting. And with that popularity, your whole life is starting to change, being painted in a different way, and love. So yeah, these are the major changes you can expect this month. Wow, look at that. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Isn't this awesome? And isn't it awesome as well that your reading's talking about popularity? Then here you have the Hermit card. This makes me feel this is a big change because you're moving from no one nearly to a huge group of people. Like the Hermit signifies that you were alone in the dark, and suddenly there's hope. You're going up very quickly and you're not alone anymore. Suddenly you have access to so many people and you're becoming a star this month. Look at that. You've got the Sun card. I mean, what Sun card in conjunction to the Star card? I feel like I'm face palming. How can the energies be that synchronistic? VIP access, popularity, being seen. It's almost like outshining everyone, being the light. It is unbelievable. After darkness comes the light. And that's the light at the end of the tunnel that we were just discussing. And you come out the other side. It's like, you know this movie. What was it called? Jim Carrey's movie, The Truman Show, where he comes out and what to him seemed like a real world turns out to be not the real world. And everyone's like, you know, and he's like, what? Why is everyone clapping? So I feel like this month you come out of some darkness that you thought was a reality. Turns out it's not your reality at all. And as you come out of this world, not only do you get to like take your time to soak in the sun and take a breather and go, you're suddenly everyone's like, and you're like, what? How did I go from darkness to that type of popularity? And that's why I think you have the Tower card. Like, that's why it is such a huge surprise. Yes, your world is changing to the positive, but it's like a bit of butterflies, I guess. Taking in all of this energy all of a sudden, like being pushed to be popular, getting success, things working out, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And that's why you have the staircase. All of a sudden, things going up really quickly. And it's the light. So you have the 8 of Wands. I told you, things are moving at a great speed all of a sudden. And I think that great speed is really what the Tower card is talking about here. It's like, whoa. And you have the Emperor. Creating a new territory. And the embodiment of cups. That's the King of Cups. Look, that's a whole situation happening in parallel. Pile number 2, I don't know how you're going to take all of this energy this month. But it's intense. It's intense energy. Along with everything we discussed, you're creating your new empire, territory, home with the 4, the Emperor, with someone this month. For some of you, if you're already in a relationship, I think you're deciding to hook, what is it called? Hook the knot? hook the knot, oh my god. Tie the knot. So this could be talking about creating a home together. And that's really happy news for you and the people hearing about it, the echo. Embodiment of cups is like you're madly in love this month, my dear pile number 2. Make no mistake, this is a month where you're starting to feel emotions, the magic of emotions, and it's starting to become solid with the Emperor card. Strong emotions, but somehow you and this person, whether new or in your life, it's starting to become solid. If you are single, we have the Lion's hand here. I'm thinking this person will start to enter the picture this month. 2 of Swords. Ooh, a huge choice this month. Might be a choice of homes for some of you. So maybe some of you are changing entrances, changing doors. Like if you are like in a relationship with someone, maybe you are moving from your home and moving in together or something, but there's something about changing your doorstep, making a major decision with that. And that is the Spirit of Cups, entering into a new experience. So since we're talking about changes, after all said and done, the major change is where your feet are taking you, right? Where where you're going home every day, or maybe where you're going to office every day. Where your feet are taking you every day is now a major change happening for you this month. You might have 2 homes. Maybe now you have your home and your partner's home. If you're single, if you're moving in with someone, obviously you're moving from, or they're moving, and your experience at home is changing. Or maybe you're going to be traveling from one home to the other. Maybe you'll have 2 homes, one in one city, one in another. That could also be a vacation. Maybe you haven't had a vacation for a long time, or maybe ever. You might have a special vacation, and your footsteps here could be talking about an exotic location, where you're going on a vacation next to the sea, and that could be a temporary move of location, and that's where your feet are taking you. But yeah, gosh, I don't know how you're gonna handle this month. My dear pile number 2. Gosh, the type of energy, especially after a long time in the dark. And of course, I don't feel sorry for you. I feel like you're gonna be so lucky, but it's that shock. That's why you have the Tower cards, like going, oh my God, the type of changes you see in your life. The major changes happening are quite huge in this pile. I wish you the best of luck with that. May you enjoy it to the fullest. This was your reading. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at major changes that you can expect this month. Your crystal is the beautiful green grass Jasper. And also, your main card or your significator card is the Blackbird. It says celestial vision and earthly life. We'll be reading it in a moment. Some of you have picked your pile using your zodiac signs. In that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. These are the oracle cards that we will be using. Also, just a quick disclaimer, if these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you guys always ask me the names of them. I always list them down in the description box. Okay, so your card says, open yourself to the light of heaven and the beauty of the earth. Joy and happiness await you. Love your message. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Seems like it's a significant month for you, my dear pile number 3. You have, whoa, the 7th house with partnerships. Yeah, it looks like maybe 2 things are going to happen this month. Marriage, relationships, friendships, business partners, contracts, agreements, joint endeavors, sharing, negotiations, cooperation, and relating. So something relating to the 7th house for sure this month. And you've got the sign Cancer. It says the caretaker with loyalty, emotional depth, sympathetic, moody, tenacious, protective, nurturing, family ties, hypersensitive, sense of home, ruler of 4th house. So really nice, maybe something of an emotional nature or something, we'll find out. You also have the gambler with loss or risks. And you have, wow, Sun in Virgo with health. And finally, you have the Berkana rune. Really, really cool. Something's definitely starting this month because, you know, the Berkana rune has to do with fertility as well. So maybe something is starting for you this month. Let's see. Let's pull out your tarot deck. This is the only way we'll understand what you can expect. Oh, this one, these as well. From the energies of your cards. So, what major changes can pile number 3 expect this month, please? Right, so you have the 5 of Swords with the keyword defeat. The 4 of Cups with blended pleasure. The 8 of Wands with swiftness. Ooh, okay. And the King of Cups. Should we get, I think we can push them to the side a little bit and we'll have space for one more card. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. So what's going on this month? What are the major changes? Look, it seems like you are taking a major risk this month. I see the reason you're prompted to take this risk this month is to heal something that you previously felt wasn't working. Yeah, something that wasn't working with you previously. I feel like you tried before to make something work and it didn't. But seeing the Berkana rune is actually very significant in your reading here and what I'm trying to explain, because the Berkana rune makes the soil so fertile. Even when there were like fires, it makes the soil so fertile. And this is why I feel like where things didn't work for you in the past, it's like there's this energy of one area of your life or maybe a project or something that you continuously tried to make something work. It wasn't working. The powerful energy with the Berkana and the health rune, it seems like now this month is going to sprout with a specific risk that you're taking. So you can see here the cards are moving from defeat to pleasure, quickly moving to something very favorable and solid that you will have in your hands in this situation. In fact, your significator card says, open yourself to the light of heaven and the beauty of the earth. Joy and happiness awaits you. Awaits you. You're finally going to hold in your hands that which you wanted as you were trying something out over and over. It's almost like this thing is going to commit you. You finally have it or something. Okay, so you have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so that now we're starting to talk about a partnership, actually. You have the Judgment card. You have the 10 of Cups. You've got the Hanged Man. And you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Cups here in this Thoth deck talks about perfected success. Really nice. Really nice. I will say one energy that is very strong in your reading today, or how you're going to feel this month, is that you're going to feel successful this month. You're going to feel like things are starting to work out for you. And look at that. I'm just noticing here someone's in fire, not happy. And I understand the symbolism behind it, especially in the Judgment card, about people who are not accepting the true reality of things when things change and so on. But I'm really seeing it in another way. I feel like you're going to be standing out this month. Maybe you're going to have a lot of people talk about you. An announcement will be made. And I feel like, be careful. I feel that some people may not really enjoy that type of perfected success that you're going to have this month. Like, don't do anything, but just be aware of that. I'm not sure if these two events, the one we're going to talk about now, are related to each other for you or not. It's going to differ from one person to the other, but let me tell you what's going on here. I see you partnering with someone this month. For some of you, it's an intimate, beautiful relationship that you will love. And for some of you, this is like a partnership maybe with regards to whatever you're doing here, or a partnership at work, or some sort of cooperation that's going to be very key in your life. Perfected success. Whether this is intimacy, or this is a work collaboration, or a collaboration on an important goal for you, it's going to reap a lot of success for you this month. You will love your collaboration with this person, and together you'll be moving away from some energy which was either oppressing you or both of you. And what I mean by that is you feeling like you deserve something, or had the credentials, or had the blessings or something to have something with the rainbow here, but it's kind of like life wasn't giving it to you, or despite the fact that you had what it took to get what you want, you weren't able to reach it. With the oppression, I feel like you felt maybe there was energy that wasn't making things work out. Maybe it was karma, or maybe you felt like someone was actually oppressing you, or something was standing in your way. So if we're thinking about relationships, it could be that you're a good person, you are maybe good at having a healthy relationship, you made a lot of people like you, you're easily liked, but you feel like it just wasn't happening for you. That's just an example. Or maybe you always knew in your heart that you were going to find the right person, but it hadn't happened yet. You don't understand why it was taking so long. Whether this is energy or whatever this was, you can see that this energy is ending with the Ten of Wands. That heaviness is coming, is leaving your life. If this is a business collaboration, it's like you were, or some collaboration towards some goal with someone, I feel like you really knew in your heart that you deserved that type of success, that you had everything that it took to create that success, but it was weird. Something just wasn't working. You didn't know what it was. And this month, things are going to be working out for the both of you. This connection that you're going to be building with this person, whether it's a work connection or whatever, or relationship, it's full of nurture and care. This is a month, this month in May, where you're going to feel like you're with someone who you feel is loyal, someone you can trust. You have a great friendship together. Your bond is improving. Your bond is becoming stronger, almost infinite. It's like a beautiful bond that you will be building together, a healthy one that will allow both of you to create ever-ending success. Overall, this is a month where you're going to feel the old energies, whether it's coming from this area or the first point we talked about, is now being cleansed. And I say that because the King of Cups in Thoth, the Knight of Cups rather, which is the King of Cups, is the fiery part of water. That's like rain, strong rains, strong storm coming to cleanse the old energy and put you on a new page. Perhaps that's why I have the Berkana rune. Your real birth is this month. Okay, you have 5 more cards. The 7 of Pentacles, the World card, and look at that. This is so cool. Success unfulfilled right next to the World card. Your old chapter of feeling like you're trying hard in these different areas, these 2 specific areas, or maybe to you this is one area. That cycle of trying to be patient and work hard towards something with the 7 of Pentacles and not getting any result is ending. Wow. Oh, hold on. Okay, just gotta be careful with the YouTube rules. You got the Princess of Swords, the Prince of Swords. That, I mean, I feel like this is the collaboration right there. Whoa, with the Wheel of Fortune. See, do you see that? Your collaboration with someone this month will bring you a lot of fortune, will bring both of you a lot of fortune. And mainly because each one of you understands something in another direction better than the other. And it is the collaboration of these united forces, the yin and the yang, the 2 different forces combining to make something work. It's like both of you are the key to the key lock, opening up the door to the opportunity that you want. It almost feels like this wouldn't have worked without one or the other. Also, I feel like you have ideas that are going to manifest because the Princess of Swords is the earth part of air, and that's like manifesting the ideas that you have, bringing them to life, materializing them. So you can see here that a collaboration, an important collaboration is happening this month that will finally make the both of you very fortunate. It will finally help you to bring everything that you want together. It is like the universe, the World card is like a fulfillment. Finally, something that you're working hard towards is coming to its fruition. So nice. So let's ask, since we have an idea of the energy of this month, how is it now going to work? What used to defeat you? How are you overcoming this month? How is it working for you? What risk? What's going on? How is this going to work for you this month? My dear pile number 3, I'm sure this is what you would love to know. The Princess of Cups. Oh, hold on. Okay, the Princess of Cups. The Hierophant. The 6 of Pentacles with material success. Lovely. The Temperance card. And the Sun card. You know, the Hebrew letter associated with the Sun card is Resh. That's the back of the head. And you also see the Hierophant, which means that this month you actually have an idea. You've learned a lot, maybe through the losses in the past and the defeats in the past. You kind of learned what works, what doesn't work. And it seems to me like you're now putting, with the Temperance, this experience together. Also, the red line here represents alchemy, like turning base metal to gold. Like now you have the formula to make this work. You finally get it. And speaking of the earth and water, earth part of the water is the Princess of Cups. She is the earth part of water. This is like the materialization of your dreams. So this month, you understand how to do the things right. This is why you're not afraid to take a risk. You're taking a bold risk here, but you know, it's like, I'm taking a bold risk, but it's gonna work because I have the experience to make this material success come true. So yeah, with the sun illumination, you, at the back of your mind, you understand how to make this work. You've gotten so much experiences from the past defeats and losses. This time you know how to nurture it and take care of it. You know, seeing the eagle and the lion reminds me of the mystical creature, the griffin, that is part lion, part eagle. These two combined forces coming together. And these two came together is because the lion is considered the king of the animals and the eagle is considered the king of the birds. So I'm getting this idea that two people are coming together, each one that is so good in an aspect like the lion on the earth, the birds in the air. Like one of you is really good at ideas and has great ideas. The other person's great at implementing these ideas, something like that. Two combined forces this month are coming together with a brilliant idea to materialize something, to make it work. This vision that you have with the Princess of Cups is being materialized this month, and that's why the 7th house was so important in your reading. Whether this is you and your partner doing something together, or you and a business partner doing something together, it's going to become a great success. I mean, look at this, success, success, success. It's everywhere in your reading. One person is going to have a great plan, and the other person is going to be able to take the right action to create success. Has the tools, has the connections, has the skills to make it happen. One final card. I feel like this card is tilted. It's inviting me to open it for you guys. You have, oh my God, the 4 of Wands, perfected work. Do you see that? At this point, the synchronicity can't be by a coincidence. Two hands are coming together to perfect some work, some goal that is important for the two of you, and is bringing a lot of success. So this is a month where an important project or goal is birthing. It's starting to finally work for you after many, maybe months or years, or maybe weeks of trial and error. And now with your collaboration with someone, and mind you, this is not like you have to collaborate with someone because that's the only, that's the only way, or you'll fall. But really, it's someone who you will enjoy and love a good connection with. And together you will have the tools. Each one will have a tool to make it work for the both of you. And speaking of water, of earth and all of that, I'm seeing heaven, I'm seeing earth. This month you're going to feel like you're living a dream. It will feel like heaven on earth. It's going to be a great month for you guys. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!